Hi guys, Steve here. Welcome to this VoidCrew guide. I'll be showing you how to play and taking you through a first mission. It's a great space game that you can play by yourself, but it's much better and very funny if you play with your friends that you can do with up to 6 players. So when this video helps you, please consider liking, subscribing and sharing with your friends. Thank you. I'd advise playing a tutorial first, as it takes you through the basics and helps you remember what to do. If you're with your friends, you can join and find their game, or at the top you can host a game for them or by yourself. It says 4 players at the moment, but that's going to turn to 6. You can have a game private or open, select the number of players you want and click play. The game will load and you'll get spawned in a medical bay. This is where your body is reconstituted. Press F to open the doors. That's where the other players will spawn in as well. It tells you the game info on that screen. Walk down the stairs and go to the right, and we are in the station hub. This is where you choose your skills, ship and mission type before you go on a mission. The console to the right is to do with your character. On the first tab you can change your look, swap the helmets around and change your spacesuit's look, change your jetpack, and the different head logos and your colours. You can unlock different cosmetics from mission rewards, so the more time you play, the more stuff you unlock. Have a play around with it and see what look suits you. On the progression tab, as you play you'll gain experience and level up, and as you do you'll get rewards and points for your skill trees, which is called your gene tree. Here you select your skill and perks. You can customise 4 different sets in the bottom left, A to D. The very first skill at the top of each tree gives you an ability. Here for the pilot you can raise shields, or if you want to play a different role, I've selected grappling hook so I can move around quicker, and you can spread your points out and pick different skills from each of the trees. Then switch between your layouts in the bottom left. Then when you successfully complete a mission you'll get rewards, but you can save or open from this tab, or if you get enough you can exchange them for a better reward. Then in the career tab, if you complete different tasks, they stack up and you can get different rewards. When you've got enough points you scroll down and claim them. To the left over by the window you select which ship you want. The bigger destroyer is at the top and that's more complicated to fly. I've got different ship layouts. When you've got a smaller frigate below. If you're learning how to play I'd go with the bottom frigate first. You have different equipment with different layouts. Lone sentry on both a frigate and destroyer is if you're playing solo, as it gives you guns that are AI controlled. All the rest of the choices are if you're with the teammates. Then in the middle of the room you select your mission. On the right gives you missions with a select ship type, but no solo options, so you want to select Pilgrimage Standard on the left, and you can pick from a choice of all the ships. When you've activated it, the doors will open in the top middle. You can go up the elevator there or walk upstairs. And here you can sit down to enter your mission. You get a 5-second countdown when everyone's sat down. And you'll load onto the ship. We'll go over the ship first, because learning that's most important. Right, you spawn and get transferred into your ship. Everything's off at the moment. This is your system's AI. It's called a homunculus. Left mouse pick up. You place it there. And then power your ship on. Right, these are fuses. If you use too much power, the fuses go off because it gets overloaded. These are 2 console ports. This is where you put the relics. Let's go down here. Repairs you can do. That's where the other players spawn as well. Go down there. These are your different consoles. Now these are automatic guns. We've got a little brain on. Because I'll be flying, I've got no one to shoot, so we can turn those on. This brain is a repair, trim repair and speed assist, so you can select which one you want to go to, let's do trim at the moment. This is a tractor beam. Now in the top left you've got the hull, which is 100%. You've got how many consoles I've got turned on, which is 3 out of 6 at the moment. Turn that on, that needs 2 points. And then if you fly sideways to anything, the tractor beam will automatically bring it in and you can get out a port there. If you want to increase its boost, there you go, you do that little game. Right, that's there. Down here is if you eject all your air, you can turn this on. And then you can do the calibrate panel there and it boosts it by 1000%. We don't need that at the moment. How much air we've got is O2 down the bottom, 100%, and it's got its temperature as well. Through here is engineering. When you want to prepare for a jump, you need to hold down F to turn that on. That's turning on. And you can boost it again by doing a little game, like so. Over here is your boosts, like your turbos. Every time you use one, it turns off, so your engineer's got to turn it back on again. You've got like wheels here and levers, and in your flight these will start smoking or fire and you've got to repair them or turn them on and off. Same there, same there.
Thruster boosts fully charged.
So get used to where they are. Air is 100% at the moment. That's those consoles. Down here we've got storage. This is your manufacturing fab and recycling. So if you wanted to recycle something, left mouse button to pick it up, and you can recycle. You'll pick up ore when you do missions. Also, there's an animus, blank one, and I can turn it into whatever I want. Now I'll go to the console. It's a level 1 animus, so I could turn it into one of these, or defense, shield, or point defense. I'm going to go with shield. Inscribe it. So let's turn that blank one into a shield for me. I'll pick that up. Now you got a little outline of every way you can place it. I'm going to place it here for now. You walk up to it and press F. That activates it and it will grow into this port. The little lights will go up and the shield is now placed. You can put a little boost power cell there. You can turn it on here, and you see in the top left that I'm using 7 out of 6, so I've got to turn something else off.
System
like
now
that.
running within power network tolerance.
If you run at overpower too much, you've got to go over here and turn the fuses on. Now let's go back down to the shields. I'd advise getting this to start with. Right, if I just turn one on, it's got 3 bars there. I can turn the back one on there and front one on there, so it's using 1 bar for each side. But if I go to the cockpit, look at my view, my right side is open because there's no shield there. Now you notice the back and front is small, so let's leave the chair, hold F. I don't want a shield there, and if you want to remove one of these pods, you go down and look at the bottom, hold F, deconstruct it. The lights will go down. Now it'll turn back into its base pod. Left mouse button to pick it up. It's best to put a shield or point defense at the back. Go up to it and press F again. Open it up. I'll turn it on. We've got 5 out of 6 in the top left at the moment. So I'm going to turn the shield on for everything. And now we've got shield on the left, right and back. We've done everything there. Right. We've got those running, that running. I could turn that off, I'm not too bothered about that at the moment. Down here, I've showed you how to build something. And recycle. This is your airlock. You need to open the internal door.
Open.
Go in. Pick the jetpack up, which is also kind of your suit. Close the internal door so you don't vent all the atmosphere inside. Then you can pressurize. Gets rid of the air. Open external.
Archetype has left the ship.
And you can go on a spacewalk. When your ship gets damaged quite a lot, you'll need to go on the outside to repair. And if I go above, you can see that the front is open and the sides and back is shielded. You've got your oxygen in the bottom left, blue bar. So let's go back down. Speed boost uses oxygen. And you also got the controls here. So you can close the external door if you want. Let's go in. Close external, repressurize. If you wanted to turn the safety off, you could do it there. But I'd leave it on. But you might vent your air. Don't forget to put your jetpack back, or you can't operate with different consoles. Don't click open exterior when the interior doors open, or you get sucked out and so does all the air. So you need to close the interior, then pressurize. That's safe now. We've got storage there. We've cleared that. Done the engineering. And up here is the map room. You've got more storage here. If your teammates are with you, when you're flying, you want them to sit down, because if you go into warp, they'll get splattered on the back of a wall and die. You could do that for a laugh if you want. Right, this is your map. We're at a base at the moment. We need to go to escape vector.
Escape vector.
Which will take us into a warp. Hold F to go in the chair. Turn your ship engines on. You got cruise control there. You can turn on and off.
Cruise mode engaged.
Right.
Helm cruise mode deactivated.
There's an icon, green icon to the left. Let's turn to it. Hold down F to do the jump lever.
3, 2, 1.
You need to be facing the green icon. We're in the void now. Come out your seat. The map's activated. Now here you're safe and you can do repairs or swap the modules around if you want. I'm gonna move this engineering one. Hold F down the bottom in this circle. Dismantles that. The lights go down. It condenses. And you can pick it up. Then you can move it to wherever you want. I'm going to put it here. Walk up to it and click F to activate it. It rebuilds to there. The lights go up when it's finished. I'll leave it off for now. Oh, and down here is a light board here, and it will tell you if there's any problems. The lights will come on, and you need to go around looking for the different valves and levers to pull and turn your trim back up. Otherwise, you'll fly slowly. Right, we'll go to the map, and here you select your mission. This one's normal. You get 500 experience and reward. This one's insane and you get 1,500. Let's go for the easy one. However, this easy one is the hardest easy one. But it's glad I'm showing it here. Right, you lock
Void jump
that mission.
Locked.
That's where we're going to come out at. We're in the void. Go to your chair again. Disengage for void. We'll come out a jump. And we'll appear in the mission area.
2, 1.
There we go.
Cryptographers have uncovered the location of a void shrine in your vicinity. Before the emergence of the Hollow, void shrines would be considered fitting resting place for artifacts of immense power. However, the doctrine of survival has no mention of resting places. We shall claim these artifacts and put them to good use again.
Right, our mission is over there. In the top right, red. Our mission handicap is limited visibility. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. However, over here we have an ancient wreck where we can get rewards. So I'm going to make my way there before we do the quest. It's not the greatest mission to show you because you can't see anything because of the clouds. Right, if I press shift on the bottom right, it shows you the boost. It's been used up. Raise up. I'm looking for an entrance. Green light. There we go. Right, I'm going to turn the ship around because we've got guns on the right side and retractor beam on the left. Let's lower down a bit. There we go. Come out of the chair. I'm going to turn my tractor beam on.
Power overload. Circuit breakers at capacity.
But it gives us an overload in the top left. 7 out of 6. I'm going to have to turn something else
Power
off.
grid now operating within acceptable levels.
You can turn whatever you want on and off. I'm going to activate this to give it a tractor beam boost. Right. Open the door.
Open.
Put my jetpack on, which also helps me breathe and protects me from the cold. Close it in the door. Pressurize. If you're pressurized without your jetpack, you'd start freezing and losing air. Open exterior doors.
X-type is commencing EVA.
Right, when you use your boost, it uses more oxygen up. Right. T to use lamp. Remember where you're going. Sometimes it can be a bit of a maze in here. Alright, there's a power fuse there. I need to pick it up. Because the station power is off at the moment. Put it in there. Hold F. That's turned the lights on. I can open the doors now. Let's see what I can salvage. You get crates like this. Open them up. Ooh. A nice big resource cluster. If you hold right mouse button and let go, you can throw them. There's another one around here. I think it's just 2 in here. Right, what we got? Ammo. Okay. Look for those crates. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. If you press space, you can go up off the ground and move faster when you're using your jetpack. Alright, let's throw these outside. Hold right mouse button. Let go. Throw it towards tractor beam. Sucks it in. That will save time.
Gravity scoop has retrieved an item.
Throw the other. Just going to have a quick look. Your oxygen is bottom left. Don't see anything else. Quick look in there. No. Clear this out. You need to get back to your ship before your oxygen runs out or you die. And you get reconstituted, respawned back in your ship. But it takes biomass to do that. And if you run out, it takes ages to heal yourself if you get injured. Alright, let's get back to the ship. Remember, on this frigate, the entrance is at the front. Close the external doors. Pressurise. So you've got air. You can open internal.
Open.
Don't forget to take your jetpack off, otherwise you walk very slowly. This is normal speed. And running. This is it when you've got your jetpack on. Plus you can't sit down at the pilot seat, and you can't use the guns when you've got your jetpack on. Right, close that. Oh, don't click external door, you get sucked out. But the safety's on. Close the internal door. If you turn the safety off, then you can open both doors and you can get your teammates sucked out. So leave the safety on. Right, this is what we've collected. This is material that we can recycle. That gives us 6. Small ones give you 3. That's added to the ship stores.
Ship stores.
As it just said. Let's take the ammo out. Store it there. Turn the tractor beam off because we don't need it at the moment. Turn the guns back on. We've got our shields on. Circuit breaker's fine. Now we used one boost, turbo, and it uses it up, so activate it again. We've got some lights coming on. They're lever lights. Round ones are valves. Flashing lights, activate that. If you don't do these, then your speed, see it says end propulsion -1. And all the lights are off. We're ready to go. Go back to the cockpit. Head towards mission. Different debuffs on different missions, like electrical storms or your shields being taken down. Can't really see the galaxy at the moment. Ooh. See, that's a handicap. Nearly crashed into this rock. I'm descending, going under it. It's a rock minefield. Boost. Get there quicker. Now descend. Hard to see things in this. Alright, I'm getting close. There's a void shrine. I need to destroy these fighters first. They're firing at me. Otherwise, if I leave my ship, they're going to hammer it. Firing at me, you can ascend or descend. When you destroy the enemy, sometimes they drop loot you can scavenge, like minerals. Right mouse button to pick your target. Right, you notice on the top right, there's a 15-minute counter coming down. That's when the big huge mothership comes and it'll just absolutely wreck you. Get all these. So you need to leave the system before the timer runs out. One of them's dropped a power cell. Reverse. Biomass container. That'll repair you if you're injured. Alright, let's get this power cell. I've got 13 minutes. I've got my weapons on the right side and my tractor beam on the left. So go on the left. E and Q makes you fly sideways. So get level with it. Oh, moving a bit fast. Press E to move away. There you go. Alright, let's turn the tractor beam on.
Power network overloaded. Circuit breakers.
Turn it off
stopped.
for now.
Consider reducing power consumption. Power grid now operating within acceptable levels.
Green light is your tractor beam. Or gravity tractor. Pick that up. It's like a power reserve. Stick it in my engine room. And let's turn that off. Back on. Alright, I've got about 13 minutes. Let's go to the shrine. There's no hostiles at the moment. If you see some spinning things called void summoners, you need to destroy them or reinforcements come in. Right, I know how to do this one, so I'm going to turn my left of my
The
ship
Void Shrine lies before us. Once the area is secure, you must deviate to the site.
because I need to pick something up.
Structural scans reveal the presence of a cradle-powered generator. You will need to bring the homunculus to the Void Shrine to be able to power it on. The artifacts contained in the site are rigged to a system-wide alarm. Once we power on the site, we will draw attention from any hollow in nearby sectors.
Right, turn the tractor beam on.
Power grid overload. Circuit breakers under pressure.
We need to take the homunculus over to the shrine. But once we do, all the power gets cut off the ship. Plus all the system power gets cut, so I'm going to have to turn the shields on and all the weapons and everything. When you pick it up, you become weightless. You got magnetic boots. Walk down. Get your suit on. Close the door. Pressurize it. Open the external door. Remember, shrine's on the left. The ship's completely defenseless and powered down at the moment. Put your AI core in there. Turn it on. And you'll get a relic reward out of one of these. There you go. That gives you a bonus. I'll throw it up there for the tractor beam to pick it up when it's got power. Right, we've got 2 summoners stopping us from getting out of this system. And we've got reinforcements coming. We need to get this pretty quick. Close door. Pressurize. Air's back in, take the suit off. Close that.
Anomalous jump signature detected.
We're jumping into the system. Stick that back in. Let's turn the shields back on. Turn the guns back on. You can do the tractor beam to bring the relic in. Get in the seat. Turn the engines on.
Hollow summoner unit has been detected.
Damn.
If they spot you, silence
Right,
them.
we need to destroy this before it calls for reinforcements.
Hostile reinforcement.
Damn, there it
is
is.
Broadcasting for help. Destroy it before it finishes.
Lock onto that. That's it. If you want to get more... Oh, just in time.
We've successfully interrupted the reinforcement call.
If you want to get more reinforcements to come so you can destroy them to get more loot, you can let someone a call, but it's probably best to destroy it when you're starting off. Right, this is stopping us jumping out into void space. So we need to select it, right mouse button. Just trying to shoot the fighters. Once these 2 are destroyed, then I can go into void space. Right, fighters are fairly weak. The bombers very deadly, and it fires 4 huge balls that home in on you and destroy your shields and you. I'm going to take this out first. I don't think you can see me because of visibility. Oh, you can see me now. Right, I need to shoot it before it fires at me. Damn, it's fired the balls. Right, sniper's got very long range. I'll destroy those before it can shoot at me. These are going to come back at me. I'm going to press 1, activate shields, try and boost them. I've got damaged a bit. Right, alloy cluster. Biomass, I'm not bothered about that. Let's turn around and shoot these fighters. Maneuver out of the way of their missiles. With 2 guns, you're pretty effective. I've got 8 minutes until the mothership comes. Right, I've destroyed that. I'm not too bothered about biomass. Resource cluster I might go for. Right, I didn't pick the void rune up, so I need to go back for that. I should have put my tractor beam on before I left, really.
Anomalous jump signature detected.
Turn that on.
Power system overloaded. Circuit breakers under strain. System now running within power network tolerance. We've identified hollow summoner
A good
units.
reward,
If
so I
they
want
see
that.
you, neutralize them.
There we go. Oh, it's been blocked by that.
Hostile reinforcement call detected. Destroy the source before it finishes.
I've only got one shield, one gun. Get both of them to fight. Good, got it.
We've successfully interrupted the reinforcement call. Well done.
Right, let's tractor beam that aboard. I should have remembered to turn the tractor beam on, but it's a bit pressure by yourself. Right, that's been drawn in. This is a relic. This gives your ship good boosts.
Have retrieved an item.
Right, pick the relic up, and you can slot them in here. What's that give? Ship power. Well, I've got 12 out of 6 now. That's one of the best ones. I can literally have everything on. Right, let's have that. Let's have that. That's an excellent reward, that is. If I can get more guns, I can power those as well. Right, let's do the void suppressor.
Jump signature detected.
So I can finish a mission. That's going to take some time to jump in. That's going to take some time to destroy. So I'm going to go down here. Activate the jump to get out of here. Do the trim so I've got good speed. I'll do 2 more lights on, that'll be fine. Right, I've destroyed that.
Our void navigation systems are back online. We can proceed.
Right, we can jump out of the way now. We have 5 minutes 20. Now we've destroyed. Now we've completed a mission. You get a reward drop coming. You need to shoot it first.
Anomalous jump signature detected.
Shoot it outside and turn round. Large cluster.
Hollow summoner unit has been detected. If they spot you, silence them.
Or is that 2 large ones? That's nice. Alright, it's a tractor beam.
Retrieved an item.
Looks like it. Put it in there to recycle. Grab the other one.
Alloys added to ship stores.
When you get enough alloys, you can make
We have
stuff.
gathered a substantial amount of alloys.
Increase your ship's abilities. Right. We're okay for now. Go to the map. Set escape
Jump
vector.
escape vector locked.
And this is basically escape from the area.
Hostile reinforcement caller is broadcasting for help.
I'll shoot that summoner. I've got just over 3 minutes left.
Good work.
So I'm going to destroy these to see if I get any more rewards. Well, salvage.
Anomalous jump signature detected.
Nothing yet. There's one. Alloy, let's get that. Keep an eye on the clock in the top right. Press Q to move sideways faster.
Gravity
Okay.
scoop has retrieved an item.
Turn around. Target them. You can leave them if you want, but I just like destroying them to get extra loot. Ooh, biocanister. Okay, let's go with that. Right, what's jumped in? Scan, hold right mouse button. Let's click that. It'll heal me if in case I get injured. Or I think it might be a big one. Oh, it is. Okay, that's going to be annoying. Because it's really hard to avoid those bombs. Damn. No!
Hull integrity below 90%.
My boosts aren't activated. I used them all up. Well, they actually get turned off when you took my... Ooh, it's a tier 2, tier 2. When you take the homunculus out, your boosts get deactivated. That's an awesome reward.
Anomalous jump signature detected.
Oh, that's a sniper.
Gravity scoop has retrieved an item.
We've
Gravity
stammed
scoop is
it.
full.
Right, I've got
We've identified hollow summoner units.
juiciness.
If they see you, neutralize them.
Time's running out. I think it's time to get out of here. You can see I've got outer damage, that big mark on the outer of the hull, and I need to repair, so he's going to snipe me again. Let's go into void jump,
3,
and we're leaving this mission zone and everything there. But we've got all the good stuff. We've completed it. You get experience and a cosmetic gift. Oh, a nice one. You can select your next mission, but I need to repair first. Right. You need to do the little game. If you get it wrong, you get hurt, and it gets more complicated. So that's one of the best relics we can get, because it doubles your power, basically. Everything is on. Oh, that's... You don't want to walk into that. You need to repair it. There we go. I won't get shocked. Right, how many resources we've got? 26. Now let's close that. You take the biomass and you put it in this slot here. That's added to stores.
Biomass added to ship stores.
More materials. Recycle that. The upgrade tab in the top right upgrades the fab so you can make
Alloy
tier
back
2
to ship
stuff.
stores.
And this beauty is a tier 2 Aminus crate. And with it, I want to create tier 2 shields. Inscribe it. Let's take it. Right, at the moment we've got 8 out of 12 power in the top left. Activate it. You can put energy cells there. Turn it on. going to put it on all. And I can leave that one there, but I'm going to take it down and put it somewhere else. Fuses are okay. The level 2 one gives you 2 shields instead of 1. Pick that up. I'm going to put it at the side. Let's do it this side. Activate it. And I'm going to move this gun over here, move it forward. Right, if I turn on that shields, that's what we've got at the moment. I can have 3 to the front. Or 1 to the back. So I've got 2 at the front and 3 at the back now. And 2 at the sides. I'm going to go for that. Pick that up. Put it there. So I don't have to turn so much. So it's at the front and I'll shoot further. Or sooner. Activate that. I'm 10 out of 12 at the moment. I've got an outer hull damage there, which I can't repair when I'm in void jump. Right. Got everything there. What I'm going to do is build a level 1 animus crate using 20. Then I'm going to go to defense. And I'm going to go point defense. Those homing missiles that are coming towards me, this can shoot it down. Pick that up. I'm going to stick it in the back. Activate it. I need ammo for it though. And it takes light ammo. What are these? Light caliber. See if this fits. There it is. Turn that on. 11 out of 12 power. And that will shoot anything coming towards me. That's how many bullets you got. Activated that. Power's okay. Right, we've done everything in the ship we can. We're getting pretty powerful now. Now you go to your map room and select your next mission. We're there. Now if your ship's damaged you can go home and click on that and then it will turn you home when you come out of void. But we're going to go to the next mission. We've got a normal and an insane. Let's go insane.
Void
Why
jump
not?
Destination locked.
So we're going to that. Everything's ready. Deactivate to go in the mission area.
Three, two, one.
This sector is host to a number of hollow assembler cores. These are mobile replenishment units, and the hollow protect them fiercely, making elimination a challenging task. Upon destruction, hollow assembler cores will split into smaller fragments. Your objective is to shatter the cores and destroy every single fragment. Assembler cores will spawn another hollow when destroyed, so be careful to pace your destructive efforts, or you risk being overrun by their progeny.
Start of a mission, you're okay and safe, where you can repair outer hull damage.
Hull repaired. Integrity above 90%.
We've repaired everything, but we're only at 93%. And the more damage you take, the less you can repair over time. So it stops you doing more missions in the future. So it's essential not to take any damage. Close that. Right, everything's on. over here you can build mods to do different things like save power or fastic targeting or longer range shots. Let's try. We've activated a trim. You can select repair or you can select speed boost. Reminds me. Let's do the boosts. We've got no lights on, so everything's green. We're not jumping yet. Look at, yeah, in the bottom, 100%, it's fine. Alright, we're all set.
Thruster boosts fully charged.
Abandoned facility. We've got limited visibility again. Ugh.
Anomalous jump signature detected.
Reinforcements are jumping in. It's a distance away, I'll be fine. Right, if you wanted to do something on the ship, if you left your chair, hold F. If you left your chair, your ship would just stop. If you want to carry on moving forward, click on cruise mode,
activated.
And your ship will move forward still. So if anything's chasing you, you can do repairs or turn stuff on and off, and you won't stop dead in the water. But as soon as you move your controls, it turns it off. My power is 11 of 12 now. Let's see if I can find any more juices to put in. Right, I'm looking for the green entrance. Let's ascend. There's the entrance. I'm going to turn my tractor beam to the left. Lower myself a bit. Move over. Okay, that'll do. Right, everything's okay.
Airlock open.
Let's go outside and see what's this, an abandoned facility.
X-type is commencing EVA.
Did I face my... I did. I faced my ship in the wrong way, no mind. I'll pick him up on the way back. Right, lights are on this. Let's try something. Narrow entrances are a bit hard to find on the way out, so remember where they are. Doesn't look like anything there. Jetpack malfunction. That distracted me and I missed the door. Have a quick look around. Right, nothing in this one. Look over here. You get random facilities like this, giving you different stuff. It's different every time. Another level 2. That's awesome. Right. Throw it up there. I'll turn my ship around and tractor it in later. That's probably going to be the only reward. This is a turret. You can sit down. If there's anything coming near my ship. Small resource. Take it in or just throw it. Superficial detected. I've got no enemy near me at the moment. Plus the clouds make it hard for the enemy to see. I think.
Airlock open.
Alright. Where's Superfisher? There it is. Everything repaired. It's got one light on. Leave it, it's just one. Be fine. Right. Tractor beam. On. Activate that. Where's the shields down? Did I get hit by electric? I think I might do that. That's why it knackered up my backpack, jetpack. Right, check everything on of guns. Yeah. Yeah, it shut my ship down. Rotate. Easy enough.
Gravity suit has retrieved an item.
I've never found a level 2. Let's recycle this one. Close that door.
Alloys added to ship stores.
I'll save it for now. I could put it on shields. Make another level 2 shield. Tempted, to be honest. Yeah. Let's do it. You never know when you might need super defense. Let's take that. Put that one down. Dismantle this. Put the other one there, to be honest. I want to keep my main one there. Because the hollow's not detected as yet, the countdown for 15-minute mothership's not coming in yet. Press F at the top to activate. I've got point defense, I've got double energy, and I've got 2 darn good shields. Right, at the front. Oh, look at that. And at the back. Hell yeah. Right, I could, if I wanted to, select the escape vector in case anything goes wrong.
Jump escape vector set.
Now, you don't have to use it yet, but it's set in case I have to, in case I want to use it. Look at that big boy. But I'll need to do the jump drive to... Why am I getting shocked? I'm getting electrocuted. Let's go. I need to activate the jump drive and face that direction to get out of here. So everything's primed for me to escape, I guess. There's the error. Where is it? There it is. We should change that a bit, it's a bit hard to see. The orange. Right. We're ready to fight now. We can either go in and attack the fleet first, or the main objective. When we shoot that, it splits into 2, and then splits into 2 again, and splits again. So you need to destroy it, or you're going to get overwhelmed with damage. Right, about the same distance as them. They look like big uns in the back. They're engaging. Which one's going to fire first? This one. Let's do the little ones. Oh, the cloud's cleared up.
Hostile reinforcement broadcast identified.
Right, let's get rid of the heavy fighters. Point defense is shooting back.
Reinforcements are upon us.
Damn, the summoner went quick. Alright, and destroy the big uns. So I'll do loads of damage.
Anomalous jump signature detected.
Go on, got ya. Right. Where's the summoner bringing in reinforcements?
Hollow summoner unit detected.
Ooh, shields are down already. Let's destroy the big fighters. Leave the little ones, because you can dodge bullets.
Hostile reinforcement broadcast identified. Destroy the source before it's complete. Proximity mines approaching.
Well, minefield shard. Nano cluster.
Below 90%.
Alright, let's get the minefield. Going out of range. Move sideways. Suck all this up.
Gravity scoop has retrieved an item.
Now let's turn around quickly. Oh, more big uns. Right, I'm going to head towards this. You can do your own tactics.
Helm cruise mode online.
What I'm going to do is grab that, put it in there, and that calls in a minefield.
Analyzing.
I'll call in a friendly minefield and destroy the rest of them. Well, some of them.
Helm cruise mode disabled.
Right, let's carry on with the mission. That's broken into two. Those big heavy fighters are shooting those big balls at me.
Hostile reinforcement call detected. Destroy the source before it finishes. It's too late. Reinforcements are inbound.
Yeah, I don't think. The ship's shut down.
Proximity mines approaching.
Medium alloy. Damn, my guns are shut down. Right. Cruise mode.
Helm cruise mode activated.
I'm glad I got extra shields. Let's clear that out. Just in case I need them.
Alloys added to ship stores. We have gathered a substantial amount of alloys.
Check over system, see what's on, see what's not. Yeah, they're on.
Hostile reinforcement caller is broadcasting for help. Destroy it before it finishes. Helm cruise mode offline.
Right, let's destroy those big fighters because they're a pain in the ass.
Proximity mines approaching.
But those fleets going to catch up as I'm turning around. Whoop, press 1, boost them shields. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of nasties coming towards me. Right, let's finish these off. I'm glad I did the extra shields. Right, this might be the last one. We've got 4 minutes 35 until the mothership comes.
Hostile reinforcement call Destroy the source before it finishes. Proximity mines approaching.
Right, done it. Right, anything we can pick up.
Excellent work. All assembler cores have been fully...
Our reward's going to spawn in now. Let's get ready to pick that up.
Incoming metal
There it
supply
is.
drop registered.
I'm whooping them all.
Metal supply drop located.
Let's shoot that.
Anomalous jump signature detected.
That looks like an extra
Gravity
relic.
scoop has retrieved an item.
Right, 3 minutes. I could destroy these, you know.
Hull integrity below 90%.
Ooh, that hurts. It's a lot of reinforcements. I finished the mission now and I can warp out. I need to activate the jump drive. Let's kill these, see if I can get anything. Whooping it up them. Target them. Do a boost, catch up with them quicker. Go on, you sneaky little small things. There we go. Oh, there's resources, let's get them. 2 minutes to go. System malfunction, detection power. Okay, that's what's causing the power cut off. Because it's insanely hard, you get more debuffs and anomalies. Oh, wayfinder offline. Turn it back on again.
Gravity scoop has retrieved an item.
Right.
Gravity scoop is full.
We've got no enemy around us. We've got 1 minute 45. Right, let's see what we've got. What's a big one? Recycle. We have a new relic, a boost of ship power.
Alloys added to ship stores.
What's that do? Damage. Ooh, nice. Fire rate's gone down a bit. Damage has gone up. Okay. And more biomass goes in here.
Biomass added to ship stores.
Repair the tractor beam. There's one more, which is there. Let's turn the engine. Jump drive on. Leave a little game to speed it up. You can also get perks in your gene tree to make the jump drive go faster. We've got 50 seconds. I'm not going to go out my ship to repair that in 40 seconds time. I'll get hammered. Let's go around. See if there's anything else we can pick up. I want to show the mothership when that drops in. I'm not going to fight it. Oh, we've got shields down. Is that back one off? Yeah, it is. Let's turn that one back on. Okay. 16 seconds. Jump drive at 100%. Alright, where's Big Mama? Gonna jump in. Facing the right direction so I can escape quickly. Here it comes.
Hollow reclaimer arrived. I suggest we jump away as soon as possible.
That giant thing, I've got no chance killing it with this, so let's go to
3,
avoid jump,
1.
and I'm safe, and I've completed a mission. Now, if your ship's completely wrecked, you can click that, unlock destination, and go home. Otherwise we can do more missions. That one's insane as well. I would carry on because this is the best start I've got, but for this tutorial I've sacrificed my progress. Lock destination home.
Locked.
Get in the ship. And you'll enter back at home. Back at the Starbase hub.
3, 2, 1.
There you go, made it. You accumulate all your rewards. Your experience. Return to hub. Get reconstituted back at the hub base where we started off. Then you go to the console on your right. You've got your rewards. Now you can either save them and exchange them for better ones, or you can open them and see what you get. I've got a blue, so that's a new face for my helmet. Another blue out of a white, that's just a pattern. That's progress. Oh, cool. I've unlocked more progress. It's my character. Oh, got a gold one. Nice. Shoulders. Excellent. They're pretty hard to get. Another blue. Right. I've got another point. So this is my pilot build. Scanning range. Thrusts. I can't put any in there yet. I've got to go down one now. Can do it. Okay. And then if you go to your other trees, you can put more points into whatever you want to move down. But I'm going to leave it on pilot for now. Then your character. I have shoulders now. Nice. Now I've unlocked a selection of helmets. I like that one best. Select different faces. That's a skull. Different colours and patterns. That one's from the best edition. So I've got fire and glass. Let's go with skull. And in character, it says I've got one unlocked. There you go, claim. That gives me another face one. Yeah, it did. Hold on. There you go. Not the greatest, but add up. Here's my character now. And that's how you play VoidCrew. Go in again. Select your ship. The big ship takes some getting used to, so I'd do the frigate first instead of a destroyer. I'll quickly show it, yeah? Go up there. Shooting at your ship. After you're comfortable with your frigate, then you can move to the destroyer. Right, this has got doors. This is where you spawn in your medic bay. Homunculus.
Central computer cradle, so I can channel the voice of Meta.
Activate. Fusers. Relics. That's where your engine boosts are. on this ship. And you've got 2 jump drives. It's for... You can do it solo,
Charge in progress.
but it's more for group play. Back of a ship, got 2 pods.
Fully charged.
Escape vector.
Locked.
Turn it on. Charging up. Point to where you want to go. I'll show you the rest of the ship while we're here. Now, in the cockpit, you've got these elevators down here. Going back is your jump drives. Repair your thrust. Down there, you got 2 pressure locks on the side. Tractor beam. Guns. So you've got 4 pod spacers each side this time. That's where we came out of. And your fabricator there. And on this ship you've got 2 forward pods holes as well. You've got loads of storage. Let's build another shield. You could put it in the front, but it's more likely you could get hit in the sides and back. So you can either walk up, go in the middle stairs, or go up the elevator and go down the stairs to the back. It leads to the same way. Put it in, activate it. The ship takes a bit of getting used to because it's bigger. Activate shields. Back and sides. Room for power cell. That's starting up. More seats to sit down, more storage. I'd store your like minefield data things, what you're storing there up here. And we are ready to go. Our shield is up. Only the front is vulnerable, but it's a small size. And that's how you play VoidCrew.
1.
If you'd like a guaranteed laugh, I've linked a video of me and my friend playing this for the very first time when we didn't know what we were doing. That's at the end. I like this game, so I'll be doing more videos on it. If this video was helpful, I'd appreciate it if you'd click like and subscribe if you've not already, as it will help out my channel. Click bell notifications on all to get notified when I upload next, and share this video with your friends please, as it helps me out. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll link other videos at the end. Goodbye.